Good morning, fourth grade online learners. Welcome to another day of science, November 19th, 2020, where I was doing imitations from Lost in Space and nobody knew what I was talking about.
What?
You know what I'm talking about?
Isn't there show on Netflix?
Yeah,
Wait, is it?
Nah, it's from when I was a kid. Danger, Will Robinson. Aliens approaching.
Oh yeah,
The robot guy.
I watched the new one on Netflix.
Alright, enough science fiction. You obviously missed it.
I know what it is.
How many people know what I'm talking about? Raise your hand.
Is it the one?
Yeah, right. Okay.
Is it the one with the glass
More
lens?
importantly, Nathan, we have a quiz tomorrow. So, I wanted to mention, as I always do, that there is a study guide online, and it looks like this. Without the line through it, because that's a problem with the copier. Okay, the other study guide that you do not have at home is on the board, but I will be glad to review it with you. It is a graphic organizer. The Earth's surface can change due to weathering, the slow wearing away of rocks into smaller pieces, erosion, the movement of rock and material from one place to another, deposition, the dropping of sediment by water, wind, and ice. Ice is a part of weathering. This should say water. Somebody accidentally leaned on it, probably me. And wind, glaciers, and moving water are the cause of deposition, picking up material moving from one place to another. Then we have when huge sections of Earth's crust collide, the crust gets pushed up and forms folded mountains. When mountains form, some mountains form when sections of the Earth's crust move along a fault. Mountains may also form when pressure pushes up Earth's crust without folding or faulting. So that, my friends, is a wonderful study guide you're missing. I know you really missed this. I'm going to leave this with Nathan because he's going to pass it out when I tell him to, not yet. Focus. This is the study guide that's online without the line through it in the middle from the copier. Fault block mountains are made when Earth's crust moves upward along a fault. Glacier, a large mass of slow moving ice. Erosion, movement of rock material from one place to another. Weathering, the slow wearing away of rock into smaller pieces. Folded mountains, huge sections of Earth's crust collide and get pushed up to form these mountains. Deposition, sediment moved by water, wind, and ice. Weathering, slow wearing away of rock into smaller pieces. Here's your main ideas. Earth's surface can change due to weathering, erosion, and deposition. Weathering includes water, moving water, ice, plant roots, and chemical changes. Oh boy. Enough noises. Materials that are a result from weathering can also be carried away to another place by erosion. Glaciers cause weathering and erosion. Deposition is caused by wind, glaciers, and moving water. So this is a lot like the other study guide that you don't get at home. It's even better. Study this, and I guarantee you'll do good on the quiz. I guarantee it. All right. So tomorrow there is a quiz, and there's a short video to watch after the quiz. You can also Google more videos on this topic if you're interested in this. Let's see. Next week there's only 3 days, so there is no quiz next week. It will be one of the days when you come back after Thanksgiving. Question by Ellison.
Could I pass the papers out?
Ellison could be my other fine little helper, and not yet though. Sebastian, what's your question?
Why is there 3 days of school this week?
Because in 1492 Columbus sailed the ocean blue, and he celebrated with the Native Americans, and they had a feast called Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it's
All right.
Thanksgiving break.
Yeah, it's Thanksgiving break next week. Okay, so we are going to give thanks that we got along with the Native Americans, and they allowed us in this country, and we eventually became a great nation.
Yeah,
Sebastian.
That's not true.
Stole their land.
Well, yeah, there's that part too, but
Gave them diseases like smallpox.
I know there was a lot of trouble once we got to America, but when not once we got here. Initially, everybody was friends,
No.
and then yes, they were. And then after a while, we started fighting and feuding with the Indians, Native Americans. But let's go back to shortly after Columbus came here, and everybody was getting along. We really thought it was a great thing. Okay, America's come a long way since those days. Thank you for knowing your history, though.
Oh, we will definitely.
I want you to look past the trials and tribulations we had with the Native Americans. Look before that, when we were all getting along and we sat down with the horn of plenty, the cornucopia, and celebrated Thanksgiving. Sebastian.
I have one more question. Is
What?
there a weekly journal?
Is there a weekly journal? Yes. Back to the topic of science. There is a journal entry today. There are 3 today. We'll see about next week, probably 3 next week. We're going to end the week in the middle of the week so we can have that wonderful holiday. And I hope you guys all enjoy it immensely. But please study your science terms for tomorrow. Do good on the quiz. And also watch the video. Make sure you have 3 journal entries done and they're not copied and pasted. Eden, you have a question?
No, next week, if we're really good on the last day, really go for Thanksgiving, are we allowed to watch a movie if we're really, really good?
Well, there's been a request to watch a movie next Wednesday. We'll see. We'll see what the other teachers say and where they're at. We should all be doing similar things, so I'll let you know if that can happen. Thank you for suggesting it. Serafina,
If we do watch a movie, can we watch I wish I wrote.
we could always, well, we'll see. I can't make any promises, but please do good on tomorrow's quiz. And if you don't do good, request a retest. Last question. Okay, we're having lots of requests for movies. I know you guys need a break. Breaks are coming. Let's focus for tomorrow. And if you need to, reread the pages of your lesson. Read the websites. They are very complimentary to what's in the book. All righty then, 4th grade and online learners. We will see you tomorrow.